Hello my friends! We continue the series with the second stage of the game, Two Chivalrous Heroes. In this stage, we meet Zhao Yun, or otherwise Zhao Zilong, who comes from the Changsha Commandery in northern China. We're still at 184 AD, which is the year the Yellow Turban Rebellion sprung up and is still in full effect. At this time, Zhao Yun is in the service of the Inspector of You Province, Gongsun Zan, which he would serve until around the early 190s when he meets Liu Bei, who was taking shelter under Gongsun Zan at this time. We will see Zhao Yun again in part 4 in Zhao Yun's Exile's submission. If we read the description of the stage, we can see that the year is 190, and after Gongsun Zan's revenge against the Minister of Wars and see him using the elixir, Zhao Yun deserts him looking to go to Mountain Dongshan. In actual history, Gongsun Zan and Liu Bei were both tutoring under Lu Zi when they were kids, and thus Liu Bei joined Gongsun Zan at 190 AD. When Liu Bei was tasked to repel Yuan Shao's forces, Zhao Yun was commanded to be the vanguard and primary cavalry force for Liu Bei. That was the first meeting between them. The second meeting occurred when at 200 AD, Liu Bei was seeking refuge by Yuan Shao's forces in the Yi Commandery, after his defeat in Shu Province by Cao Cao's forces. As both of them had already bonded with the last meeting, Zhao Yun joined Liu Bei, who was heading to Liu Biao, the governor of the Jing Province, which is in central China. Another major event happened when at 208, Liu Bei was fleeing from Cao Cao's forces at Changban and had to leave his wife and child back in order to save himself. Zhao Yun heard about that and headed towards Cao Cao, cutting down a lot of soldiers along the way in order to save both Lady Gan, the wife of Liu Bei, and also his son Liu Shan. In the later period of Shu, he would be appointed as one of the 5 Tiger Generals of Shu and would be at the side of Liu Bei at Xiaoting when he suffered defeat at the hands of Lu Xun of Wu. After Liu Bei's death, he would continue to serve Shu until 229, where he would die of old age. Sadly, we don't see any other stages in the game where Zhao Yun is joining the battle, but he would be relevant for Liu Bei forces for a long time to come. As for his gear and spear, Zhao Yun is mostly associated with the color white, because of the myth that says that he favored a white horse which was called White Dragon Horse. That's probably why his gear set is called the White Horse General. As for his spear, which in the game is called the Unparalleled Spear, it's probably referencing the skill and prowess with which he handled his weapon, especially at the Changban battle. Well, I guess that's it for this episode. We covered the second stage of the game and talked about Zhao Yun and his life, as well as his gear in the game. If you would like to have a more in-depth video about Zhao Yun, do leave a like and comment on it, so I know you enjoyed it and want to know more. Don't forget to subscribe, it does help me a lot, since I'm very new to this, and I would appreciate it a lot too. So, thanks guys, and see you soon. KapGamesS signing out.